Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with an update on what to expect as we go through Thanksgiving week. And it looks like we'll start the week on Monday with some stormy weather. Storm Prediction Center indicates a slight risk of severe weather. That's level 2 on that 1 to 5 scale. And that risk will be highest over the south two-thirds of the area. If you draw that Arkansas-Louisiana line eastward and westward, south of that is where we will likely see some of the strongest storms, especially the area between Texarkana and Shreveport. Here's a look at timing with Robin Sawyer to Futurecast. We will see the rains begin to move into the northern half of the area late tonight. This activity will dump quite a bit of rain, and really not much of a severe weather threat tonight. If anything, maybe a little bit of hail and some wind gusts that could exceed 30 miles per hour. And you can see the storms gradually spreading more towards the south tomorrow. Futurecast shows a few strong storms near Texarkana by 5 p.m. Then everything shifts to the south and east. Might see an uptick as we go into the early evening hours as the storms approach I-20. And then after sunset and as we move past, say, 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow night, we will see a decrease in the coverage and intensity of the storms. And by Tuesday morning, we're pretty much done. We'll start Tuesday with quite a few clouds and likely end Tuesday with quite a bit of sunshine as we begin a streak of several days of sunny weather and cooler weather across the ArkLaTex just in time for Thanksgiving. Now here's what those storms could bring. This is a look at a wind gust potential here with Futurecast, and you can see that basing, I'm going to click on some of these colors here, we could see some gusts with some of the storms that exceed 40 miles per hour. Generally 30 to 50 miles per hour is a good expectation. We could see a few scattered gusts of higher amounts. You could see those higher gusts here indicated to the west of us. Notice not much color further to the south. That's that weakening trend that Futurecast is indicating. Hail also a possibility. You can see that click on some of these. Futurecast does show that we could see some hail, which again, a few isolated reports of quarter-sized hail will be possible, especially northern parts of the ArkLaTex. And as far as the tornado potential, a tornado or two will be possible, especially again in this area between I-20 and I-30. That's what Futurecast is indicating. Good sign here is that we don't have any reds or blues on the map here, indicating that the tornado risk is looking relatively low at this point. Rainfall-wise, where the storms arrive soonest and last the longest, we're going to get a good inch or over 2 inches over the northern third of the area, pretty much where we got the heavy rain last week in East Texas, Northwest Louisiana. Futurecast is correct. Amounts at most locations will be well below an inch of rain. So all that being said, put the weather worry index at 4 out of 10, given the slight risk and the fact that all severe weather threats will be a possibility. Again, 4 out of 10 as far as the level of concern with the rain that we have. Now, we're going to see this first disturbance push on through tomorrow. Several days of dry weather, and then we're going to settle into several days of wet weather that will begin next weekend. And you can see that lasting starting on Saturday and lasting into the middle part of next week. And if you add the rain from tomorrow to that late next week or this week, you can see the blend of models showing 5 to over 7 inches of rain possible from now through next Wednesday. So here's a look at your forecast for tonight. We will see, again, the rains begin to move into the northern sections of the area late tonight. Temperatures there in the upper 40s to lower 50s, probably low to middle 50s further to the south. Tomorrow, I expect to see thunderstorms likely. A few could be severe during the afternoon and early evening hours, as daytime highs will range from the mid-60s in Texarkana at 65 to the low to middle 70s over East Texas and Northwest Louisiana. 10-day forecast shows that we'll see a cooling trend. Thanksgiving only 62. Lows will be close to 40. You can see the rain begins Saturday and it continues on and off through Wednesday of next week, as daytime highs will mainly be in the 60s and overnight lows will mainly be in the low to middle 50s.